Hello kids, how are you? Hope you all are having a good time. I wish you health and wellness. Myself Komalkar Sethi representing Shiv Jyoti Educational Group Kota. Children, today I am here to teach you English text. In this we will revise chapter 11, Jane and the Chimps. So kids, open your book and take out page number 97. Children, now we will revise chapter 11 through some points to remember, okay? Number 1 is Jane Goodall loved animals and she wanted to know everything about them. So children, in this story you will come to know about a person called Jane Goodall who loved animals very much, and she is very famous for this, okay? So Jane Goodall loved animals. So when she was a child, she loved to watch animals for hours. She wanted to know all about them, that how they live and what they eat, okay? Jane went to Africa for work and there she moved to Gom. So children, after she completed her studies, she went to Africa, okay? There she lived in a Gom. So children, what is Gom? Gom is a place, is a small forest in Tanzania in Africa which is famous for its chimpanzees, okay? So there her job is to look after them and write about them, okay? In the beginning, the chimps stayed away from Jane. So children, they are not familiar with this new person, so they stayed away from Jane Goodall in the beginning. So at that time, she can only hear their panthoot calls. So what are panthoot calls? It is a sound, it is a noise made by monkeys, okay, in order to communicate with each other, okay. Then one day a chimp with a grey beard came close to Jane. So children, after a few weeks, when they get familiar to her, one chimpanzee with a grey beard came near her. There she named him David Greybeard because of his grey beard, okay. To her each chimpanzee is special, okay. So there David Greybeard took bananas from her hand and she wrote in her diary about it, okay, because it is very special thing for her, okay. Jane learned many new things about chimps. So children, Jane, when she was living among them, she learned many new things about them. What are they? Number 1 is that they can make tools and use them. Number 2 is they can eat meat. Before this, everybody know that they can only eat plants, okay. Number 3 is that they are just like us. They can laugh, kiss, hug, play, okay. So they are just like people. Jane learned many new things about chimps, and for years Jane spent most of her time among chimps. So children, when she was there, she spent most of her time among them, okay. There was also one incident when she was sitting among them. There she wrote in her diary, what a day, chimps all around, okay. At the same time, forests in Africa were being cut down and animals were losing their homes. So children, at that time what happened? Forests are being cut, okay. So she want to save her family, save her friends. So she traveled all around the world to make people aware about forest and ask people to save forest and chimpanzees there, okay, because she don't want chimpanzees to lose their homes, okay. Jane returned to Gom whenever she could. So Jane returned to Gom whenever it is possible for her to spend some times with her friends. She watched and listened again to her friends in the forest. So she returned back to Gom and there she watched and listened to chimpanzees, to her friends in the forest. Now we will move to bookwork of this chapter. We will revise bookwork of this chapter now, okay. Understanding the story, part A, chimps and humans are similar in many ways. Mark these statements as true or not true, okay. Number 1 is Chimps and humans both can make tools. So children, we have learned in the story, we have revised in the story that chimps can also make tools. So yes, this statement is true. So we will write T over here, okay. Number 2, chimps and humans both only eat plants. No, this is wrong, because we have learned that chimps can eat meat also, okay. So we will write NT for not true over here, okay. Now number 3, chimps laugh and play just like humans. Yes, chimps can laugh and play just like people, just like humans. So write T over here for true. Number 4, chimps never get angry or scared. This statement is wrong. Chimps could get angry or get scared just like people. So write not true over here, NT for not true. Now number 5, humans fight with each other, but chimps never fight. This statement is also wrong, because there in the story, Jane Goodall explained that they even fight like person, but she stayed away. So this statement is also wrong. We will write not true for it, okay. Now children, we will revise next question. Enjoying the story? Question A, what do these lines tell us about Jane Goodall? Pick the most suitable answers from the box. So children, some lines are given to you in this question. You have to pick suitable answers from the box. Number A, as a child, she loved watching animals for hours. So children, this line shows that Jane Goodall loved animals, okay. Children, revise it properly with me. As a child, she loved watching animals for hours. This line shows that Jane Goodall loved animals, okay. Now part B, every morning Jane walked into the forest, climbed to a peak and looked for chimps. This line shows that Jane Goodall worked hard. So she is a hard worker. Jane Goodall worked hard. So she climbed into the forest, climbed to a peak and looked for chimps, okay. Number C, Jane learned many new things about chimps. So children, Jane Goodall wanted to learn more. So this line shows that Jane Goodall wanted to learn more about chimps. Part D, Jane asked people to help save the chimps and the forest. This line shows that Jane Goodall was kind and caring. That's why she traveled all around the world to ask people to save forest and to save chimpanzees, okay. Now children, we will revise copywork of this chapter. I hope you all have done your copywork very neatly and very beautifully. First, we will revise new words of this chapter. Okay, number 1 is chimpanzees. Number 2 is excited. Number 3 is tools. Number 4 is diary. Number 5 is offered. Number 6 is different. Number 7, beginning. Number 8, special. Now children, we are moving to word meaning. So children, number 1 is peak. Revise it properly. The highest point. Spelling of the is T-H-E, the. Spelling of highest is H-I-G-H-E-S-T, highest, P-O-I-N-T, point. The highest point. Now number 2, special. Meaning of special is different from others. Let us see spelling different. What is spelling of different? D-I-F-F-E-R-E-N-T, different. F-R-O-M, from. O-T-H-E-R-S, others. Different from others. Meaning of special is different from others. Now look at number 3, among. Meaning of among is in the middle of, okay. I-N-N-T-H-E, the, M-I-D-D-L-E, middle, O-F, of. What is the meaning of among? In the middle of, okay. Now children, we will revise make sentences. Number 1 is danger. So sentence, for danger is there is a danger in going out alone at night. Children, let us revise once again. Sentence for danger. There is a danger in going out alone at night. Okay. Now number 2, fight. Sentence for fight is we should not fight with others. Yes. So again we will revise. Sentence for fight, we should not fight with others. Now look at number 3, forest. Sentence for forest is wild animals live in forest. Okay. We will revise it again. Wild animals live in forest. Okay. Now children, we will revise, answer the questions. Question 1 is, what did Jane Goodall love to do as a child? Answer is, as a child, Jane Goodall loved watching animals for hours. Okay, we will revise it again. Revise it properly with me. What did Jane Goodall love to do as a child? As a child, Jane Goodall loved watching animals for hours. Okay. Now look at number 2. Why did Jane move to Gome? Answer is, Jane moved to Gome to watch and write about chimpanzees. Okay. We will revise it again. Why did Jane move to Gome? Jane moved to Gome to watch and write about chimpanzees. Okay. Now children, look at question 3. What are the 2 things that Jane learned about chimps? Answer is, the 2 things that Jane learned are, number 1 is chimps can make tools and use them. Number 2 is they do eat meat. Okay. We will revise it again. What are the 2 things that Jane learned about chimps? Answer is, the 2 things that Jane learned are chimps can make tools and use them. They do eat meat. Okay. Children, now we will revise some new words on board. Okay. Number 1 is chimpanzees. Okay. CHIMPANZEES, chimpanzees. Revise it again. CHIMPANZEES, chimpanzees. Number 2 is excited. EXCITED, excited. Children, revise it again. EXCITED, excited. Number 3 is tools. TOOLS, tools. Revise it again. TOOLS, tools. Now number 4 is diary. DIARY, diary. Revise it again children. DIARY, diary. Number 5th is offered. OFFERED, offered. OFFERED, offered. Now number 6th is different. DIFFERENT, different. DIFFERENT, different. Now number 7 is beginning. BEGINNING, beginning. BEGINNING, beginning. Number 8 is special. SPECIAL, special. Again, SPECIAL, special. So children, I hope you have revised chapter 11 well with me. Do watch recorded videos which have been uploaded earlier. Keep revising, keep learning. Thank you.